Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video here on Unplugged TV. It's freezing cold still, I can't believe it. So don't let this foggy and wet weather set the mood for this video. No. I've got something really exciting in Andy's garage. I already opened the gate for you, so let's get started. It's a very new and unique product. You probably will like it. Well, to be honest, it's not even a product yet. Well, I'm talking about the Universal Mobile Charger from CHRGET. I'm not really 100% sure how to pronounce that. Is it CHRGET or is it charged with a T? CHRGET got in contact with me a couple of weeks ago and asked if I want to review and test their new device, a Universal Mobile Charger with app support. And I said, hell yeah, send me one. So 4 weeks later I found a notification in my mailbox that there's a parcel to pick up on the post office. And I was really excited because I knew it was this charger unit. So I drove down to the local post office and picked up a huge parcel from the Ukraine. And inside of this package was a nice fabric bag which contained the charging unit itself, connected to a 6-meter cable with a Type 2 charging plug on the other side. And they also put a 32 amp single phase plug adapter inside the box. Well, unfortunately I don't have this type of socket here at home, so I cannot really test this 32 amp single phase adapter. And of course this Universal Smart EV Charger comes with all the safety standards, under voltage protection, RCD functionality, and it also has a built-in GPS and remembers the location and charging speed. It is self-adjusting, so it dynamically adjusts the EV charging power to the local grid parameters. And this is very unique for an EVSE. The maximum output is 12 kilowatt for the US and 22 kilowatt as for the EU standard. The final product will handle single phase and 3-phase. The device is shock resistant, protected against icing, and you can also run over it with your car. The final product will also have a mobile app which connects to a cloud database and offers additional features, and this all comes in a convenient bag which stores all the accessories needed to charge your EV or plug-in hybrid. So the geolocation and self-adjusting of the EVSE is a very unique feature of this device. It basically remembers where you have charged before and what settings you had, and applies these settings again when you charge on this location again. Well, Tesla drivers may remember this feature from their cars. But this feature is now available for every EV driver or plug-in hybrid driver. And the self-adjusting is a very nice feature because you don't have to worry about any dodgy installation, old installation. You can just plug in your car. It basically measures the voltage during charging and adjusts the current accordingly. So with this device you will be always safe. And another very unique feature of this Universal Smart EV Charger is that you can plug it in directly into a Type 2 AC charging station. Yes, you plug in your EVSE to a charging station. It comes with a Type 2 adapter which plugs onto the head of the unit, and then you plug this whole system into a Type 2 charging station. And this basically makes all other Type 2 cables you have in your car obsolete. You don't need any other cables than this Smart EV Charger. Because with all these different adapters you can put on the unit, you can pretty much plug it into any power source worldwide, and even to a Type 2 charging station. So eventually you won't need any Type 2 cables anymore, any charging adapter cables anymore. You just need the Smart EV Charger from CHRGET, which covers all your charging needs in one solution. And also remember, this is a prototype at the moment. This may not be the final version you can actually buy later on. Okay, let's have a closer look at the unit and plug it in. So we have the Universal Mobile Charger here, which has a display, a status LED and 2 buttons, 6 meters of cable and the standard Type 2 plug for your car. And because this is a prototype, they don't have all the adapters ready yet. So instead of sending me the Australian standard adapter, they sent me two 32 single-phase adapters, which we can use with the unit. They were also so kind to send me a 32 amp single-phase industrial socket. And I have quickly connected this socket to a standard Australian plug. I'm not going to charge the car from this outlet, of course, now. This is just for demonstration purposes. Okay, so quickly plug this unit into the socket and see what we get on the display. So after the unit is plugged in, we're getting the following information on the display: ready to charge, hold enter for setup. Hold this down and we go into the menu, amperes, and then I guess we press the down button. Yep, it goes all the way up to 32 amp, and the minimum will be 7 amps you can set. You also have the possibility to set a timer to delay your start of charging. The adaptive mode this is probably the security feature I talked about, when the unit automatically senses the grid parameters and adjusts accordingly. You can turn this feature on and off. You can go into additional set. You can set the minimum voltage in here. I guess when we reach this voltage, the unit will automatically turn off. And we've got the statistics in here where we can see, and here you can even reset your kilowatt hour meter, so you can monitor how much energy you have charged into your car. All right, that's pretty much it. And remember, again, this is a prototype, so this may or may not be the final version what you see here. I have now plugged in the charger to the car, and the EVSE is connected to the 32 amp single phase socket, which I have connected just to one of my extension leads with an Australian standard cable. I have also set the charging speed to 7 amps, so this should be totally fine going through this 1mm cable here. And we will start the charging now on the test lander and see what will happen. Okay, we're getting a leakage current access. Check charging equipment integrity. So this is not going to work. I've tried several times now, but I think it's because I'm using this cable here, which is plugged into an extension cable. And I'm also using another RCD on the other side here. Okay, if we try without RCD, directly in the PowerPoint, ready to charge. But now, because I've got the timer set to start at midnight, I manually start the charging process. You could hear a click. The internal contactor closed. And it says charging. It started charging for a moment and then it comes back with a leakage current access. So I contacted the company again in regards to this fault and told them what I have done. And they said, well, it may be either the car or it may be your connection, what you have just put together here. Well, I really doubt it's the car, because it charges just fine from the UMC and from any other charging station. I never had any problems with charging with the car, so it might be my dodgy cabling here. So what I will do now is I will recabling this socket to my switchboard in my garage, and then we will see what happens once we have a proper installation and cabling. Well, this might be exactly one of the many safety mechanisms built into this device, which actually turned off the power now, because the cabling is a bit dodgy, right? Okay, let's try again to charge the car, this time with a properly connected socket. The mobile charger is connected. I will start the charging now via the app. And this time it will actually charge. You can see it ramps up to 7 amps, 1.7 kilowatts, and you can see the blue charging indicator here showing the car is now charging, and the Tesla app as well shows us 11 kilometers per hour. So everything is working now. And the display now shows us the power, 1.7 kilowatts, and the energy consumption so far, 0.02 kilowatt hours. 239 volts, and the mobile charger sits on 7 amps. So can I change the parameter while the car is charging? Going up to 10 amps. Yes, I can. Sits on 10 amps. The car shows me 10 amps out of 10. So I should be able to set this one to 15 amps now. Accept, accept. Mobile charger sits on 15 amps, and we can see the car is ramping up to 15 amp maximum, but internally, well, I have limited the charging speed to 10 amps inside the car. So if I ramp this up all the way to 15, yeah, we can now see on the Tesla app the car is charging on 15 amps out of 15. This is the maximum I have set. 23 kilometers per hour. There it is. So you can see I have now set the mobile charger to 17 amps, but the car is only charging on 10 amps because I told the car not to charge over 10 amps. But you can see the correspondence figure here is 17 amps as well. So when I change the amps on the mobile charger, say to 20 amps, you can see it climbs on the app as well already. So it will allow 20 amps maximum charge for the car. (26 amps), and you can see the numbers are climbing on the app as well. So the unit communicates correctly with the car. Well, we definitely cannot charge here on 26 amp or even higher. I would say 16 is the maximum here we can allow. 16 amps, and it shows 16 amps on the Tesla app straight away. I have now charged the car on 16 amp for half an hour, 2 kilowatt hours into the car. And what I will do is now take some measurements of the temperature of the unit. 19 degrees, 24, 31, 21. Well, it's not even hand warm here. 29. Normal operating temperature, I would say. 20, 17 underneath. So there's no heat building up. Okay, I'm going to stop charging now. Yep, it turns off. Energy consumed 2 kilowatt hours. That was the charge. And the total is 3 kilowatt hours. Alright, let's unplug the unit and also take the adapter off. I want to measure inside the actual socket here and see what temperatures we have. 23, 26. So there's no heat building up at all, nothing. And you may wonder, we've got this huge contacts here on the outside and these tiny pins on the inside here. I looked up this socket here. This is an industrial connector from Phoenix Contact, and any of this pin can carry 41 amps with 600 volts. So this is obviously the standard for a 32 amp single phase plug, but this is an industrial connector they are using, and it's easily capable of carrying 32 amps on 3 phases. When finalized, you will also get such a connector as a stationary installation. So this connector basically sits hardwired in your carport or your garage, and you just plug in the unit like this to connect your car. So overall, I must say I'm very pleased with the CHRGET charging solution they have come up with. The Universal Mobile Charger they gave me, the prototype, is already working well. And you could see also the safety features kicking in. While I had the socket cabled to a dodgy connection, the charger would not charge the car from it. It would just turn off and say there's an error. And now it's been properly cabled to my switchboard, and the charger works just fine. So you cannot buy this device yet. It is only on prototype. They've got only a few prototypes so far, but you can support the whole project on Kickstarter right now. I linked the CHRGET website down below as well as their Kickstarter project. So please go and have a look and support these guys, because I personally think this is an awesome idea. This is how a mobile charger should be. It ticks all the boxes, it has app support, it has all the safety features, and it gets rid of all your adapters, all your cables. You just need this one unit to charge your car or PHEV. And well guys, again, this is not a sponsored video. They didn't tell me to say anything specific about this mobile charger. They are not sponsoring this video, they are not sponsoring this channel, they are not sponsoring me. They just gave me this prototype to test and review. They will start with the production of the final product soon, and by supporting them on Kickstarter you will ensure you will get one of these devices as soon as they are available on the market. And I'll leave all the links down below in the description, so please go ahead and check it out. Alright guys, let me know what you think. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for all your support. This is Andy from Unplugged TV Australia, signing off. You stay charged, and we will see us again in the next video very soon. Thanks for watching guys, see you then, bye bye.